Hello soldiers, it is Moonwalking Kingdom back at again with another video, and we're just going to dive right into the story time. The next video will be a YouTube based video. It will be part of the Storytime series, and it is the life of a Michael Jackson YouTuber. I've worked on this video for quite some time now. I haven't filmed it yet, but I kind of already know what I want to talk about, and that will all be talked about here. It's gonna cover my YouTube history, not just the Michael stuff, but all the other stuff involving me being on YouTube. So, yeah, I also want to say that this is, to this day, July 8th is the 5th year I've been a part of the Michael community, which is crazy, because, you know, I've had many fan pages, and those have gone disabled and hacked, and, you know, all this stuff. I have a new page. It's literally the YouTube page I had for about a year now, Moonwalking_Kingdom. Make sure to follow that for all the updates and videos that are exclusively to that. So let's just dive right into this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about a concept that I've bragged to you all about on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that. And that is Planet Michael. I will be talking about the conceptualization of the project and how I came up with it and everything, and just the idea. This is more of an idea. I have a really good friend of mine who is working on a Planet Coaster model for just a standalone park. But the illusion of it being a real thing is, you know, it basically would be like a Disney resort. I don't want to give too much away. I want to wait until we actually go live and do a full-on presentation about Planet Michael to the MJ fan community. I'm so excited to do that, and I cannot wait to lay it on off to you all. It will be a very, very long, but we want to split it up into parts, so you all get excited. We want to excite you guys. We want you guys to wait and be anticipated. But here's how I came up with Planet Michael. So Planet Michael is obviously an idea that I came up with, but a lot of other people helped out too, and they're still helping out. I have really good friends that are, you know, in support of it, and there are a lot of people I told in the community. They are all down for it. They would love it to happen, but unfortunately, you know, it's impossible right now. It's, you know, like, if this ever happened, it would be so much work, to the point where we would need to start a company and in the business, you know, we have to buy land, and we have to, you know, contact the state and the legal issues, all that stuff. So I just want to think of it as an idea. I just want this to be known to the MJ community, and I want to just, you know, get the ideas out there, you know, get the Planet Coaster thing out there, all that. The presentation, the first part, I want to aim it for around Michael's birthday, which will be the weekend before his birthday, and that will be part one. Part two will probably be around October or November, probably around Thanksgiving, and then part three will probably be in early 2024. It just depends on when we get certain things done in the presentation, and I'm just excited. And you know, so let's dive into the story time and how I came up with this idea. So I came up with this idea back in around late 2019 or early 2020. It was around that time. And me, as a theme park person and a Michael person, obviously, I love going to theme parks. I love Disney World. I love Universal. I love Busch Gardens. All the parks are just beautiful theming, and, you know, great attractions and entertainment that will attract, you know, people who are fans of that specific theme. And I think that a theme park for Michael would be incredible. I think it'd be incredible. I mean, obviously, not everyone's going to have a positive opinion about Michael Jackson, but I believe that the world is going to still view it as something amazing. You know, Michael Jackson is a huge name in music and one of the biggest names in the world, or just the biggest name. You could say Michael Jackson. Someone's gonna know Michael Jackson. So I just think that people who are casual fans, or, you know, people who aren't fans, can still come here. It's like what they're doing with the musical and MJ1. They're bringing all these fans, or just people who aren't fans of Michael, and they're learning about him. They're you know, they're coming home and listening to his music, and the biopic is going to do that too, and the streams are going to raise up for the biopic. And this is, you know, I think this would be really cool for, you know, people who are coaster people, and they want to get their coaster credits by going to these roller coasters in Planet Michael. We have there would be a lot of attractions and shows based off his short films and videos, and you guys can, you know, I don't want you guys to spoil anything, so try not to put any ride ideas in the comments, because some of those ideas might be taken. If you want to send an idea, you can privately message me on my Instagram. I also have a Planet Michael Instagram page that I want to start using more, so I can, you know, put all these announcements on here. This video will be promoted on there, and I want to share it all throughout the fan community, as well as the live streams. And this is sort of like an advertisement for that live stream, so you guys are aware, and that you guys are, you know, you're staying up to date with you know, just Planet Michael. And I was inspired by Walt Disney World, and just going to Disney World for the past years of my life. I've been going to Disney World for years. I've pretty much been I've gone to Disney almost my entire life, and I've grown to be a fan of just the park, and, you know, just the resort. I'm not so much on the overall company. I don't agree with a lot of the things the company does with their parks, and you know, with how much money they're charging, and I think that if this was a real thing, I personally don't think it would be, like, knowing how the corporations are, they want to charge a lot of money. But I swear, if there was a time that, you know, like you know, if Michael was alive for this project, I'm not saying he would do this, but based on what I've seen, I'm pretty sure if he was managing the park, I think he would make it more affordable. I think the family would also make it more affordable for people who are, you know, traveling out there, because obviously Michael has such a global fan base to the point where it kind of has to be affordable. But again, these businesses want a lot of money, and they want that's how they survive. Unfortunately, we obviously have a lot of Michael themed food. I would also want to include 2 other theme parks in the resort, but we're not going to give those away. I think one of them I did give away in the Planet Michael Instagram, and that would be a theme park based off like Neverland, not Michael's Neverland. That will be represented in the first gate. The second gate will be based on, like, Neverland from Peter Pan. So, and that was actually something that I think Michael was behind the scenes. And The Detail, yes, I know, a controversial name, but The Detail made a video about this, and it's a great video, and I'm going to put it down in the description for you guys to check out. It's a very, very deep analysis on this Neverland park, and kind of what it is, sort of. Kind of, this is one of the only things I'm going to give away. Some of the things, other things I will give away, because I've given away this to many people, is obviously the Leave Me Alone's Log Flume Ride, and the Speed Demon motorbike roller coaster, and a Smooth Criminal Club 30's restaurant. Those will be in more depth, obviously, in the presentation live stream. I came up with the idea for Planet Michael simply because I think Michael Jackson needs something like this. I would also want the other family members to be represented. Janet Jackson should have her own thing somewhere in this. She's gotta have a few, you know, gotta have a whole land and some part. I don't know, but, you know, we also want to incorporate things like Sega and things that Michael liked. But again, if it was real, you know, legal things, you know, Marvel, for instance, and, you know, because Disney owns it, so that's a whole thing. But again, we don't want to give too much away. I want you all to be interested. If not, totally okay. But this is something that I've devoted to for the past 4 years, and I really want to put it out there for you guys. But we're still working very hard on it. I myself and a few good friends of mine are working hard on it. I also want the entertainment to be amazing. I've came up with a lot of concepts for shows, and same with my other friends. And we just really, really want this to happen. But unfortunately, like I said before, it's impossible now, and all this will be is a idea that should be known. I want this to be known everywhere. I want this to be known in the Michael community and in the theme park community, which will be very hard to reach people, because, you know, I don't know, but I really just want you guys to share this video with everybody who is a Michael Jackson fan and ask them, how would you feel if there was a Michael Jackson theme park resort like Disney World or Universal Studios? I just feel like he's that creative of a person to have a resort and just to have amazing things in it, and things that will also pay tribute to his humanitarian work, and his music and dance and fashion, and collaborators and inspirations and influences. So that's kind of all I wanted to say. Just, you know, I explained why I came up with it, because I just love theme parks and Disney, and I made a whole Google Doc about this, and it just really blew, just everything will blow you away. I'm just saying, everything's gonna blow you away. And I think if Michael were alive to see this, I think he would cry. I think he would cry, with, you know, how much his fans are so devoted to his craft, and I think that with this channel, me putting all the original ideas in the kingdom is so important. You know, we leave our ideas on here. That'll be more in depth in the other video, but you guys are great. I'm so excited to spread this even more, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Share this with everybody, please, if you can, and let's get this known to the world. Take care. Bye.